Welcome to all. In this presentation, going to discuss about heat pipe and heat pump. Heat pipe is a thermal energy absorbing and transferring system and have no moving parts requiring minimum maintenance. A heat pipe can transfer up to 100 times more thermal energy than copper, the best known conductor. The heat pipe will carry the heat from the inside fluid medium. When the hottest gas or steam passes through the tube, the heat carrying medium allowed to pass on the surface of the gas tube. In order to, the heat will remove at condenser state. Here the liquid is flowing towards opposite direction of the vapor flow. In order to the effectively can remove the heat from the hot tube, and the evaporator section is located at a initial stage where heat is in condition, and the adiabatic section there is no heat in or out, and then the condenser section the heat out will be showing in the schematic diagram. And application, gas to gas heat recover. The cold air is entering at the left hand side and the heated air for process, and cold waste gas is enter at the right hand side, which means the cold waste gas carrying that heated air for process. The heat pipe comprises three elements: a sealed container, a capillary wick structure, and a working fluid. Capillary wick structure is integrally fabricated into the interior surface of the container tube and sealed under vacuum. Thermal energy applied to the external surface of the heat pipe causes the working fluid near the surface to evaporate instantaneously. The vapor thus formed absorbs the latent heat of vaporization, and this part of the heat pipe becomes a evaporator region. The evaporator then travels to the other end, the pipe, where the thermal energy is removed, causing the vapor to condense into liquid again, thereby giving up the latent heat of the condensation. This part of the heat pipe works as the condenser region. Various major advantages of heat pipe: lightweight and compact, no need of mechanical maintenance, no need of input power, reduces fan HP requirement, increases overall efficiency, heat recovery capability 60 to 80%. Then heat pump. Heat pumps work on the principle of the vapor compression cycle. This is the schematic diagram of heat pump processing diagram. The right hand side motor, which is showing that electricity in, which means after supplying the power it will be rotate the compressor blades. Because of that the high pressure vapor will allow to enter into the condenser, where directed heat cut, and then the high pressure liquid, the high pressure vapor is converted to high pressure liquid, and then it will allow to enter into the evaporator at low pressure liquid condition through the throttling valve. Waste heat in at evaporator, and then the low pressure vapor again enter into that entry of compressor, and then exit of the compressor again will generate high pressure vapor. In order to the process is keep on continuing in this cycle. In evaporator, the heat is extracted from the heat source to boil the circulating substance. The circulating substance is then compressed by the compressor, raising its pressure and temperature. The work done on the vapor raises its pressure and temperature to a level where its energy becomes available for use. Heat is then delivered to the condenser. The pressure of the working fluid is reduced back to the evaporator condition in the throttling valve, where the cycle repeats. In order to the heat pumps have the ability to upgrade heat to a value more than twice that of the energy consumed by the device. Potential for application is growing. The number of industries have been benefited by recovering low-grade waste heat by upgrading it and using it in the main process stream. The heat pumps is one of the important element which is useful to upgrade and improve the overall efficiency of the industry power generation system, as well as the heat pipe is also another one of the important assistant. That heat pipe also increase the efficiency of the power generation system. So as well additionally this installation and this requirement will be very simple based on the construction, based on the working function, based on the requirement. Thanks for watching. Within this I will conclude. This continuation will be the next part.